YouTube. What's up, baby? We're back in this thing again with another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about Cowboy Bebop. We're going to continue the series. We're on episode 4 now, entitled Callisto Soul, right? Now, once again, premise of the show. 3 scenes that I like, grade, and then we're on to the next, So, Callisto Soul. So we have Faye goes after a Mark, a guy that basically conned her. I don't know if it's a Mark or if it's just one of the guys that conned her. We find out that she was cryogenically frozen, and this guy, when she got out of the sleep, she ended up, he told her about a mom that she had that really wasn't her mom, and the mom has all of her belongings or something. So she's trying to, get revenge on the dude, and also get revenge on, find where the mom is so she can get her stuff back, So that's basically what happens. But Faye goes after Mark, the guy that conned her, and took her stuff and everything like that. They're at a restaurant, and as she's talking to him and stuff like that, the place gets infiltrated by Callisto. Callisto Liberation Front, and they're like for nature, you know what I'm saying? And basically they have these bombs, man, and it like emits this gas, and if you breathe it in, you basically turn into a tree. Like it looked so crazy when I saw that, bro. Like I was like, yo, that's gotta be painful, right? But so that's what they have. They make this gas that'll basically probably repopulate certain areas with green life again, you know what I'm saying? And even if that happens to be that they have to turn humans into trees, they're gonna populate, you know what I'm saying? So that's their thing. But they end up leaving with Mark, which that doesn't make Faye happy because she was trying to, get the information out of him to find out where her mom was. So they leave with Mark, and they actually take Faye's ship. So within that, you have Faye finding Spike and Jet so that she can ask them, for help. You know what I'm saying? And so she does that, and Jet is like, we'll help you out, whatever. But Spike is like, bro, like he pulls Jet to the side. He's like, bro, like I don't think that she's trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't really know her like that, But Jet is, he's persistent on just like, yo, like we're gonna help her out. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll be good. Don't trip. So they're talking about helping her out, right? In the midst of that, bro, she takes off in Spike's little ship that he has, like the little it's not necessarily an escape pod or anything like that. It's just a little ship that you can go around, like a scouter ship, you know what I'm saying? But she takes off, and then he's like, what did I tell you? Like, we can't trust her, I'm like, bro, like that's crazy. So anyway, and she took the dog too. That was pretty stupid, bro. So Spike and Jet end up tracking down Faye, and they bring her back to the ship, and now they're basically making a plan to stop this group, Callisto. to keep them from, completing their goals. Because like I said, they want to set off a bomb, or like actually, I think they want to shoot a, yeah, they want to set off a, like I don't know if it's bombs on the ground that's gonna be set off, or if it's missiles on the ground that'll shoot up and then fall down eventually, and then what I'm saying, like, cause whatever there to turn, into trees or whatever, right? So I don't know what it was exactly, but either way, they're trying to set off this gas that's gonna, make their goal of getting that nature life, that green life back, to populate the world instead of, the humans. So that's that situation. Julia goes to see Anna again to set up a meeting with Mal and Vicious. And the reason why she's doing that is because Vicious basically tells her, like, hey, you need to get off, you need to get out of here for a while, you know what I'm saying? It's not safe for you. And what he's really trying to actually do is prevent her from finding out that, Spike is still alive, you know what I'm saying? But his way of telling her, like, yo, I'm just worried about your safe, your safety, you know what I'm saying? The elders almost made me shoot you, and I hate them for that, and da 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 da. And that's not even the case, bro. He's just trying to keep her from finding out that Spike is alive, because he knows that once she finds out that Spike is alive, she's gonna go after him, and she's gonna be wanting to get back with him. So that's that situation, bro. You ain't slick, bro. You're not slick. So, like I said, she goes to talk to Anna, sets up the meeting with Mal for Vicious, and Spike, Jet, and Faye. They track down, the Callisto little group or whatever, like the mom, the two sons, and the daughter. And so when they do that, uh, Spike and Jet, goes for, the bombs to try to keep those from going off, disarm them. And then Faye, she goes for the mother, because the mother of that group, like, she has a big bounty on her head. So a mother of that group, like, what I'm saying, she's worth taking in. So Spike and Jet end up stopping the bombs that they have, on the ground. And as that's happening, it's the two brothers stay on the ground to make the bombs go off. The mom and the daughter end up going, taking a ship, and they're taking it out in space or whatever to just, I don't know, because there's a secondary plan. If the bombs on the ground don't go off, they have a missile on the ship that they can shoot down to that planet, and basically cause the same thing to happen. But I don't know exactly why they were just leaving the space. Maybe they just thought they were going to get captured, and then like the mom was trying to escape because she knew she had a big bounty on her head. So that's probably what happened. But like I said, yeah, Spike and Jet stop the bombs on the ground. The mom and the daughter end up leaving the space, and Faye follows behind them to try to capture the bounty. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is the mother, sees that the bombs don't go off. So she's like, I don't even care. I'm just going to do the secondary plan, which is to shoot the missile that's on the ship that they're on and have it land back on Earth and then cause the effect that she wants to happen. So when she shoots the missile off, Faye has the opportunity. Faye ends up getting a call that was supposed to go to Mark, and because she ended up taking Mark's cell phone, Mark ended up getting turned into a plant or a tree. So she has Mark's cell phone, and then she gets a call from her fake mother, and Faye has been the whole time, like I said, trying to find out where her whereabouts are so that way she can, go get her stuff back. And so she's pretending to be Mark, and everything's working out. But she sees that missile going back to that planet, and she's like, I can either, continue to talk to this girl and trick her completely, and find her whereabouts and everything like that, or I can just stop, playing around, go back to this planet and try to stop the missile, so that way, it doesn't cause destruction, or not necessarily destruction, but like the it just the bomb doesn't go off and turn stuff into trees, because that's not necessarily destruction. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's what she does. She turns around. Um, the mom was like, "Oh, that's you, Faye, right?" Da 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 da. She's like, "Yeah, it's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming after you." Da 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 da. So she flies back to the planet. Spike and Jet are seeing that there's an incoming missile, headed towards their way, and they don't know what to do exactly. They see Faye falling behind it, and you're like, "Yo, is she like, what is she gonna do to stop it?" So she basically takes her ship and crashes it into the missile, and the missile gets knocked off course, and I think it kind of like blows up in the air, so it doesn't affect nothing. But then her ship is like completely, well, not completely ruined, but the wing there's only one wing now. Like she lost the other wing, and it's just everything's are going out of control, and she can't do nothing to save herself. So she kind of is like going through some type of panic mode, whatever it may be. And then her plane ends up crashing, or the little ship ends up crashing. And you're like, dang, dude, I hope she didn't die. And then we skip forward, and then we see her, and she's like laying on the couch in the on the on Jet's ship, right? And then like she's kind of damaged from whatever it may be, but she's fine though. You know what I'm saying? So and then she's talking to Spike, and basically it's hard for Spike to say thank you to her, but he ends up saying it, and she's like, she smiles, you know what I'm saying? That just lets you know that, like now you got the official group together, you know what I'm saying? And, there may be, some more bonding that needs to happen, but you definitely got the official group together now. So it was definitely a dope episode, man. Three of my favorite scenes on this would be the bomb, or the little grenade that goes off in the beginning when the Callisto group was like trying to make everything happen in that building, or whatever, in that restaurant, when Faye was like going after Mark, and that bomb and that little grenade went off, and Shorty was like breathing it in, and it looked like it started like degrading her skin and turning it black and stuff, and I was like, yo, it's like poison, so she's gonna die like crazy, bro. And then when the branches and stuff started, like what I'm saying, forming out of her body and stuff like that, bro, it looked so painful, like, and it was a crazy scene, bro. Like I was like, yo, like I would not want to go out like that, bro. Like, and then when her head looked up, and then the branch just shot out her face, I was like, oh my god, bro. Like it just that was a crazy scene, right? And then another scene to me, man, it's not necessarily like the dopest scene, it's just a funny scene, was when Jet was talking about the bidet uh um toilet, and he was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, I love that, man. I go in there and I put my feet in it, and it rinses my feet off. And Spike is like, bro, the bidet toilet, or the bidet, is to take a dump on her, and then when you take the dump in there, it shoots water to clean your butt. You know what I'm saying? So that way you don't have to like use toilet paper per se. And he's like, oh, and then like Jet, he just looks like dumbfounded, like, oh man. And then Spike like looks down at his feet. He's like, yo, like, you've been doing that, bro? Like you're tripping, bro. Like that was hilarious. And then my last scene would be when Faye comes back. She decides to forget her own needs, and sacrifice that, and almost sacrifice herself within taking out this missile. I thought that was a pretty dope scene. You know what I'm saying? It showed growth for her character, even though we were just basically being introduced to her character kind of in this episode. We saw her in the episode, in the first one, but it was only for a brief second. Now we're seeing her again, and we get to see her character grow. So that was pretty dope. So those are like three of my favorite scenes from the episode. And the grade for this, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. So definitely good, man. If you guys seen this episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and until next time.